nursery rhymes about Jabroni Avenue or Know Your Road Boulevard. Jesus Christ, son, you better get your ass serious because Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to take his ass to Philadelphia, check right in to the SmackDown Hotel, roll right in to room 316, and burn that son of a bitch to the ground. You look at me. Take your little glasses off so I can see your eyeballs, son. Pull them off because I want you to look right here. When that bell rings and the match is over, you are looking at the next WWF champion, and that's the bottom line for Stone Cold Success.
Can Stone Cold Steve Austin is focused.
As far as right now goes, the big celebration afterwards, Stone Cold's going to drink a hell of a lot of beer, but I think we ought to share a little pre-match beer right now. I'll tell you what, hey, Stone Cold Jabroni, you come out here and you make your idle threats like you're the great one, but obviously you're not. So The Rock says you take that truck and drive it right back down. Know Your Road Boulevard. You drive it right back to Jabroni Drive and you check your camera.
Wait a minute! Stone Cold in a beer bag! Beer bag on the corporation! Stone Cold in a corporation! A beer bag!
Will there ever be another Stone Cold and Rock?
No, you can't redo stuff like that in wrestling. You can't just redo it, you know? So you got to be different nowadays. You can't be the exact same. People aren't going to like it. Like Ryback and Goldberg. Like, nah, we don't want them to see another Ryback or another Goldberg. Bring back the real Goldberg. These fans are too smart nowadays, man. They're too smart for that.
And this is the thing. I was actually reading. A lot of people are loving the wrestlers' entrance these days.
Yeah. That goes a long way.
Entrance definitely gets the crowd going. It pretty much brings everybody in.
That's half the battle right there.
Shinsuke entrance is Jesus Christ.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Even to Bray Wyatt with the Firefly.
Yeah, it's amazing too.
You didn't see anything like that back then. It just music dropped.
Yeah.
Wrestler came out.
Yeah.
Now you have all this.
Lights go out.
Yeah, even what's her name? The female wrestler
Naomi?
not Naomi. Well, Naomi interest.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So,
she's on Raw where she
Sasha
comes out. Not Sasha.
Charlotte.
Not Charlotte.
That's about it. Bailey.
Okay. With inflatables come up.
Yeah. And and like you said, that goes a long way. Because Apollo Crews, he can go in the ring. There's no doubt about that. But when you come out and you're smiling from ear to ear, and that's all you got, like, come on, give me something else. And he was in the Indies, I don't know what, he was like Ooh Nation or something. He had some type of gimmick, but in WWE, they don't give him nothing. In WWE, the E is just as important as the wrestling.
You're absolutely right. It's entertainment.
Yeah, he can wrestle. I love watching his matches, but these people are still going to continue to stand on their hands. And Roman Reigns, I know he said something about Roman Reigns, like, turning him heel, people don't like him, whatever. When he comes out, what do you hear? A reaction. They're not sitting on their hands, or he's getting a reaction. So any reaction is a good reaction.
Right.
For that, like you said, when Apollo Crews music hits, you don't hear nothing.
Perfect example of that is Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah.
When Alberto used to come out with the Bentley.
Yeah.
And
they at least stand up for the man. Yeah, so they was
loving it.
Yeah.
When his boy used to come out and introduce him.
Ricardo something.
You got a ton of boos, but there was a reaction.
Yeah.
Alberto music drop, now you get nothing. It's flatline.
Yeah.
Kind of like Sheamus.
Yeah.
Nobody really cares.
I like the move. They're putting him and Cesaro on the tag team. I kind of like, that'll revitalize. Give him something to do.
Where did Cesaro is getting a lot of love?
He can wrestle.
He's a hell of a wrestler.
That's it. Like you said,
his
he can wrestle.
microphone skills are putrid.
Yeah. But that's what they're gonna have to do with. Like I said, I hate to keep going back and picking on Apollo, but I mean, the man can go, but you got to do something for. Like you said, Cesaro can go too, but you got to put him in a tag team or something to showcase this man's skills. You can't just have him come out smiling, wrestle, and lose, and then just take him off TV for months and months and months at a time, weeks at a time. And SmackDown's the best show ever.
But you know what? One thing I will agree with is the quality of wrestling,
is
the matches themselves, way better.
Yeah, Stone Cold will stomp a mud hole in you, but it's about it.
Yeah, if it wasn't the elites,
yeah,
that The Rock selling it.
Yeah, he can sell. Stone Cold can sell. He sell his ass off. The Rock can too. He'll do 3 backflips. Yeah,
kicking somebody's heads off.
Yeah,
you take away the elites. The matches really wasn't that great.
No, not at all.
The level of wrestling.
A lot of them were.
But the level of wrestling now is very entertaining. You have people like, like the Raw champion.
Yeah, Kevin Owens. Yeah.
Someone of that physique.
Yeah, shouldn't be doing a frog splash off the top rope.
And it's amazing.
Yeah. Man can go.
He's a hell of a wrestler.
Makes up moves I've never seen before.
Neville.
Yeah, Neville can
incredible athlete.
Yeah.
And it's just, you kind of had that in the cruiserweight division
like
back in the day.
Cruiserweight.
They're trying to bring that. They're trying to revive it now. But the level of wrestling is just 10 times better. The women's division.
Yeah.
It's actually wrestling now. It's no longer a show or a gimmick. They're not coming out and having puppy matches and lingerie matches and wet t-shirt matches. They're actually wrestling. And then you have a Charlotte who's upholding the legacy of a Ric Flair. I love the fact that they gave her the Flair robe, by the way.
That is great.
I thought that was awesome. An excellent touch. And I'm glad she's a douchebag. She should.
Yeah, they tried to make a fake. I mean, Sasha played, when she was in NXT, she played that heel role to perfection. But when she got to the main rosters, like, people wasn't really feeling Charlotte that. So you got to make her, the bad guy.
Sasha is like the perfect heel.
She is. She was. She definitely was.
I love the boss. NXT, man, how has that really impacted the overall look of wrestling?
Like the guy, what you started the show off with, like he said, it shows some of these indie guys and new guys how to adjust to the WWE film, camera angles, things like that. So when they do come up, they're ready to go. Because like you said, pick someone like Kevin Owens. I mean, he's done Ring of Honor, he's done all kind of other stuff, but he wasn't in NXT very long. He went right to the top. He got his NXT championship. He was on Raw, and he was the NXT champion at the same time, battling John Cena. So he kind of picked it up. I'm assuming he picked it up fairly quickly as far as like the camera angles and now. And like you said, that's what I think it is now. NXT is for people to just show them the WWE way. And again, they got to make money with it because they're going to Japan. They're doing house shows and things like that. So NXT has changed a lot from where it was. Just straight future. That's all we want, young guys.
And I mean, look at the level of talent that have came out. You got Charlotte and Sasha and Becky Lynch and Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Seth.
All the Shield was in there at one
point. The whole entire Shield. Like, even the new and upcoming talent, like a Samoa Joe and Bayley and Asuka and Shinsuke, Bobby.
Yeah.
The level of talent is there. I would give Triple H his credit, man.
He's definitely running the show.
Gold with NXT.
He's definitely running the show right now. He definitely runs NXT. Everybody knows that. But I think it's rubbing off on Vince because AJ Styles is pretty much Mr. TNA. And if in a million years I would have never thought AJ Styles would be wearing the WWE Championship.
Me either.
Never thought that.
I didn't see that coming.
But he's got it.
I mean, he struck with the fans. He connected with the fans immediately.
He's selling merchandise. So Vince looks at that too. He's selling t-shirts.
And I know you guys want us to get more into NXT. And NXT is amazing. That's going to be on part 2. Like I said, we're already an hour and 10 in. And I definitely would love to break down and dive into NXT. That's going to be the next show. I'm going to get more crowd participation about NXT, and we, dwell more into it. What I wanted to end it off, I think what people discredit a lot, what grew the brand the most right now, other than the talent level that's in the WWE, the WWE Network.
Oh yeah, it's making them hand over fist.
Look at what they. You can watch any pay-per-view at any time.
Yeah. Right
in the palm of your hands.
That's true.
All your favorite wrestlers, all the favorite matches.
Yeah. Right there.
What is it? $10 a month?
$9.99
$10 a month. Think about it. Like when I was young, I wanted to watch WrestleMania.
$34.99.
I couldn't pay that.
Nah.
I had to go to someone's house that was like 30 miles away.
Exactly.
Just to watch the match. Then usually I would have to spend the night because nobody wanted to take you home.
Take you home, man.
Now for $10 a month, man, I got it right in the palm of my hand.
And with the brand split, it gives you more pay-per-views.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting at least 2 a month.
All for $10 a month. All that. Didn't they have exclusive contents like that?
I don't watch a lot of that stuff, but I should.
I want to check out the Stone Cold podcast.
I should.
I've heard 2 shows. The one he had with Triple H was freaking amazing.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear the one I was listening to, the one he had with Brock Lesnar. Yeah. I thought it was pretty good. Stone Cold podcast is a hell of a podcast.
Check out some of the other stuff on there.
But some of those shows look kind of dumb. Like Mick Foley and his daughter and the Legend House and all that. I don't want to watch any of that crap, but I just think it was an excellent idea. But guys, we are an hour and 11 in. Like I said, we couldn't get everything in this one show. No. But I do think there was a lot of content in this show.
And I want to, if it don't matter if you like SmackDown, if you like Raw better, whatever. Me, I'm not a big SmackDown guy, but I do know it's gonna get better. And if you're not a big Raw person, it's gonna get better eventually. And I think that's why I tune into it, because you don't want to miss when it does get better.
Yeah, and it does.
And it will.
I can't say that I'm a rabid fan, but I do love the WWE. And sometimes it fades away once it gets down to the low point. But it always tends to bring back.
I
love the tag team division. I love the New Day.
Yeah,
I love Cash.
I love the club,
Enzo.
Bullet Club. I hate they broke them up with AJ, but
I didn't agree too much with that.
Any sense.
I thought it was coming along pretty swell, but
maybe they'll put them with Finn one day, because Finn was in that.
That'd be dope.
I wanted all of them to be together in the club, but hey,
that will be dope.
But
I mean, pretty much to sum it up, guys, man. I know a lot of us love, and we're going to miss the good old days, but it's over. They ain't coming back.
No, exactly.
The WWE right now is in good hands. It's better wrestling. It's a safer product. There's more content out there. Mm-hmm. The women division is as strong as it's ever been. Overall, it is better. There may not be as many characters, because that's what the Attitude Era was about. It was about characters. Exactly. The Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H, DX, all a bunch of personalities, which it was funny and hilarious, but the level of wrestling wasn't that great.
No,
it was very entertaining for the promos and in the locker room. Once the matches started, unless it was the main event, it really wasn't that entertaining. Nah. And then you get a match like Kevin Owens and Zayn. That's not even a
kickoff show, and it was great. Yeah,
like the first match of the night.
Exactly,
it's amazing.
Exactly.
And then not the pay-per-view, but the main event is going to be a Divas title match.
Exactly.
Like, when was that going to happen back in the day? But
never.
Hey, that's all we got on the first episode, man. I hope we did you guys well today. We're probably going to do
let us know what you think.
Yeah, man, hit us up. I'm sure there's some points we missed, because it's too much information. Let us know what you think. You can always hit us up on Twitter. It's BS Podcast 864. BS Podcast 864 on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. That's Tyler Butler. Hit us up on Instagram, that's BS Podcast, or you can email us at podcast